everyone, and welcome to Groovy Sauce. And today I'm going to be doing a showdown rate and review of all the pies on the Burger King menu. I have the Twix pie, I have the apple pie, I have the Hershey sundae pie, and the Snickers pie. Let's see which one is the victor as they duke it out in this taste test rate and review of all the pies on the Burger King menu. Okay, so first up is the Twix pie. I'm going to go ahead and open it up right now. Comes in this little perforated box here. See what it looks like here. Oh, look at that. Looks really good. It's got some broken up Twix there on the top. It smells really good too. It smells definitely like Twix. Everything is really gooey. It looks like there's several layers on the sides there, if you can get that. So let's go ahead and get a forkful and see what I think. All right, so just unwrapping the fork here. Okay, so bite number one, here we go. Look at that. It's a really beauty right there. You got some of that caramel coming off of the bottom there. It looks like a sort of creamy center, and of course the little breadcrumbs of the Twix on top. Let's just go ahead and dive right in. It tastes like a perfect blend of a Twix and a cheesecake. It's really good. The caramel at the bottom really makes this something very unique. But all in all, I think there's a cheesecake base there. Very good. The crumbs on top, very good again. Let's see if I can go ahead and get in there again, get something. Oh yeah, so much delicious caramel there at the very bottom. You see that gooey stuff near the top there? That's the caramel that's at the base of the pie. It's very delicious. Caramel going throughout this entire thing here. Perfect marriage of cheesecake and Twix. Definitely think very highly of this. One more bite, then we're going to go to round two. Okay, so round two, we have the apple pie. Going ahead and opening it up right now. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, looks like your traditional apple pie there. Got the nice crust on top. Nice apple on the sides there. Here, let's go ahead and get a fork full so you can get a good look at it. Looks like your traditional type of apple pie. Nice filling, nice gooey apple cinnamon look inside the middle there. Yeah, I think the only thing left to do here is take a nice bite. But before I do, there's actually some crumbs there on top that, if I'm not mistaken, those look like little bitty sugar types of crumbs. I'm not exactly certain, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to take a nice bite. Good old-fashioned apple pie. Oh, there's some good spice there, too. Nice spice kick there in the middle too. Not so much a kick as much as this accentuates the sugary flavor. You're not going to be having any kind of recourse in terms of not going to be thinking negatively about the spices going on here. It tastes very good and sugary. One more bite. Let's see this. There we go again. Looking beautiful. I love the consistency of the middle too. It's very not liquidy, not overly dry or anything, but nice and gooey center. So let's go ahead and take this other bite. Very good again. The crust here tastes very good. All in all, your very good traditional apple pie. Think very highly of this one too. So let's go ahead and move on to round three. All right, so next up is the Hershey sundae pie. Going ahead and opening it up right now. If I can get this perforation off. There we go, bear with me here. Oh, and that's just beautiful. Look at this, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? The chocolate stuff all over the top. You got some whipped cream near the base of the pie. Let me see the sides. Very creamy looking on the insides here. I guess the best way to get a view of that is just to go ahead and get a forkful. And let's go ahead and do that. That's just beautiful. Let's just get a nice look at that right there. perfectly layered. Everything looks great. Looks like there's a kind of pudding consistency of the chocolatey layer. Let's go ahead and take a bite and see what I think. If you love cream pies, you're definitely going to love this. It's great. Crust is good too. Cookie type crust, creamy pie, filling type, chocolatey top. It's actually got some Hershey's morsels there in the middle too. One more bite here. Yeah, there we go again. I think the best thing about this is the crust. Just amazing. It really makes the pie into something so much more. I mean, the creamy texture of the pie filling itself is great, but the crust here, just amazing. Tastes definitely like Oreo cookie, minus the white stuff, but the cream here is also very good. You got those chocolate chips inside of the pie itself. Very good, like this one immensely as well. All right, so now moving on to round 4. All right, so last up is the Snickers pie. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And the second perforation, let's see. Now that one definitely looks like the inside of a Snickers. If you've ever taken the top off of a Snickers, you got nuts, you got chocolate. It looks very creamy. I think the only thing to do here is to actually take a big old bite out of this thing. I want to get more towards the nuts because that looks like it would be the most genuine way in order to get a Snickers pie flavor. So let's go ahead and get that part. If you look right there, looks very, very good. I love all the nuts there. It's got a cookie crust on it as well. All right, so here we go. That peanut butter flavor hits you so good. The creamy part, middle, very much peanut butter flavoring. You have the peanuts on top. I really like the filling. Everything here definitely tastes like it's inspired by Snickers, but not so much in terms of actually tasting like a Snickers, but it is still very good. One more bite. Very nutty. I think you got some caramel going on in there as well, a little bit, which would make sense since this is a Snickers pie. Very good, very nutty. Again, you have that cookie crust there going on at the very bottom. One more bite and we'll go ahead and declare a victor. All right, so before I declare an ultimate victor here, I just want to state that I thought that all of these pies were very good. I think that if you went up to Burger King and you had something in mind, you would be very pleased with whatever struck your fancy that night. However, I do have some favorites, and I think that mine, personally, is the Twix, and I'll tell you why. That caramel there was just so amazing. The flavors here also do an amazing job emulating the Twix bar itself. If you've ever had a Twix, you know it has a very distinct flavor. This does a great job making that into a pie. That's why it's my number 1. Now let's move on to the second place, which I think is a tie. The apple pie here, perfect. Mama's old recipe. There it is, perfect. The same apple pie that you've always wanted and always will want to have, right there. Next, the Hershey's sundae pie, simply because that cookie crust is amazing, the cream is amazing, the chocolate little morsels in there are also amazing, which is why I love it. However, I do love my standbys, I do love my old favorites, which is why I had to give the apple pie a second place as well. And of course, unfortunately, the Snickers is good. However, I just don't think it does a great job emulating the Snickers bar itself. It does taste good in its own right. And I think you definitely have to be craving it a little bit in order to want something like this. But sadly, I just don't think it makes it to the top of the pack here. So there that does it for my showdown of all the pies on the Burger King menu. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did. Make sure that you're subscribed here to the channel if you would like to see more, as well as like the video if you like the video. And I do all sorts of stuff here on this channel, including but not limited to fast food reviews, of course, as well as gameplay and anything else I choose to do here on this channel whenever I have the free time. So with that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.